Sis, I got a question for you. Do you have an attitude? I want you to think about that for a second. Do you have an attitude of gratitude? Today's self care topic is all about your attitude of gratitude. What is gratitude? Gratitude is simply the feeling of appreciation. Hezekiah Walker had a song out, I think it was 2010, called Grateful. And in the song, it's a simple song, and I love it so much. The song talks about just being grateful for the things God has done. And the chorus of the song and the way the song just simply ends just talks about being grateful. Grateful for the things you have done, grateful for the victories we have won. And then the song continues to go on, grateful, 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 gratefulness. Yes, how grateful are you? Are you grateful for the things that God has done for you? Now, you may not believe in God. You may believe in Source, the universe, the one. It's okay. Whatever you believe. But are you grateful for it? Remember, gratitude is all about the feeling. And so the more grateful or the more gratitude that you have, the more that's going to be drawn into your life. Gratitude and gratefulness, however you want to interchange those two words, it's like a magnet. It draws more into you. And remember, it's a feeling of appreciation. So if you're not appreciative for what you have, then you can't expect more to come your way. So recognize and acknowledge those things that are going good in your life. It's so easy for us to think about what's wrong, what's lacking, what's not right, what could be better. It's so easy for us to think about those things. But when you sit and you think about the good things in your life, how many things can you rattle off in a moment? So let's do that real quick. Can we do what we learned day one, which is the 4x4 box breathing? Can we do that right now together? I want you to take a moment with me and be in this moment with me. And I want to take that 4x4 breath. I want to calm us down a little bit. And I want us to be in a moment of gratitude. Can we do that together? So let's do that 4x4 box breathing real quick. You ready? We're going to take 4 breaths in. We're going to hold it for 4 counts. We're going to release for 4 counts. And we're going to hold it for 4 counts. Remember, that's our 4x4 box breathing. And then I want us to sit in the moment and have an attitude of gratitude right now. Just a moment. That feeling of appreciation. All right, so let's get comfortable, sis. Let's sit back in our chair. Close your eyes for a moment. Get comfortable. You ready? We're going to breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, and hold for 4. You ready? Here we go. Breathe in. Hold for 4. Out for 4. Hold for 4. Let's do that again. Breathe in for 4. Hold for 4. Out for 4. Hold for 4. And in this moment, what is your feeling of appreciation? What are you grateful for in this moment? Are you grateful for the blood in your veins, the breath in your lungs? Yeah. Are you grateful for the sounds that you hear, the sensations in your body? What are you grateful for? in this moment. Think about that for a moment. Gratitude is about the feeling of appreciation. What are you feeling right now, sis? Now open your eyes. Remember, we said gratitude is about recognizing and acknowledging the good things in your life. And the more that you focus on the good things in your life, the more you're going to see the good things in your life. So here are 4 keys that I want to share with you to help you to develop an attitude of gratitude. Why is it so important for us to have this attitude? And sis, let's be honest, we can get an attitude, but here's why you need to develop this attitude of gratitude. Here's the first key. It helps us to stay present. Just like we did that 4x4 box breathing just now, we were in the present moment. Sometimes life will get to lifing, and we will begin to regret what happened in the past and be anxious about what happens in the future. And so gratitude, remember we said it's a feeling of appreciation. Gratitude keeps us present and grounded in this very moment. What happened in the past, we can't go back and change it. What's going to happen in the future, well, we can try to manipulate the outcome. But the truth of the matter is it makes us anxious when we think about it. But the only thing that we really and truly have control over is the present moment. And so when you have an attitude of gratitude, it helps you to stay present in the moment that you are in. That's the first key. Here's the second key of why we should develop this attitude of gratitude. It helps us to stay positive. Have you ever met a person that really and truly, when you talk to them, they just give you just this vibe of positivity? Yeah. Having that attitude of gratitude helps us to stay positive. My husband and I both have this t-shirt that says, "Danger, I'm allergic to negative energy." Why? Because we like to remain positive. Now, that's not to say that we have this Pollyannish attitude about life in general, because we just know life is going to be lifing sometimes. And that's the truth of the matter. But even though life is going to be lifing sometimes, you can still have a positive attitude. You can still have an attitude of gratitude. All right? Here's number 3. The third key of why this attitude of gratitude is so important. It helps us to strengthen our bonds with other people, others, friends, family, children, co-workers, some of those other people that you really like being around. Sometimes, not you, of course, sis, but those other people, sometimes they can be so negative. And I call them life leeches. They're just going to leech the life out of you, right? But there are some people that when you are around them, life makes sense. Life just feels good, and you feel good when you are around them. Those are the people who also have an attitude of gratitude. Like people, like being around like people. Are you one of those people that people like being around? Having that attitude of gratitude helps to strengthen those bonds, because now you see things the way other people see things. And that is called empathy, putting yourself in the position of another person. So, developing an attitude of gratitude helps to strengthen the bond with other people. And here's the 4th key. It helps us to stay hopeful and resilient. Like I said earlier, life is going to be lifing. The sun is going to revolve on its axis, and it's going to revolve around the earth is going to revolve on its axis, and it's going to revolve around the sun. The sun is going to go up, and the sun is going to go down. But staying hopeful, even in the midst of everything that we have going on day in and day out, that helps to develop that attitude of gratitude. It strengthens that resilience muscle. And the more you strengthen that muscle, listen, the stronger you're going to feel, the more grateful you're going to feel. That when life does life, and life is going to life, listen, you're going to be ready for it. And so self-care is all about making sure that when life does life, you're going to be ready for it. And having an attitude of gratitude helps to strengthen that resiliency muscle for you. So, how are you feeling right now? Are you in that present moment? Day in and day out, can you think of things that you can be grateful for? So here's your homework assignment. You ready for this? Every morning before your feet hit the ground, I want you to think of 5 things that you're grateful for. 5 things that you're grateful for before you even get out of bed. And here's how I want you to end the day. As you're laying in bed, drifting off to sleep, I want you to think of 5 different things that you're grateful for. So 5 things in the morning before your feet hit the ground and you get out of bed, and 5 things in the evening as you drift off to sleep. Think of those 10 things that you're grateful for every single day. Remember, gratitude is an attitude. Can you develop this attitude? Listen, sis, until tomorrow, I want you to be blessed. And we're going to do this again tomorrow because this is the 21-day self-care challenge.